Hello, my gorgeous Pisces. Welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling absolutely amazing. Pisces, we're going to jump straight in. We're going to have a quick but straight to the point love reading for the collective watching this. Let me clear the deck for you. Let's talk about love surprises. This is a timeless reading. So it doesn't matter wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. I'm focusing on the now and for the next few weeks. What are the love surprises? What's the unexpected coming your way? Here we go. We're going to get straight to the point. We're going to dive straight in head first. 4, 3, 2, and the last one. All right, Pisces, here we go. All right, let's look at the bottom 3 cards. What's influencing that we cannot see? We have you. The moon, ruled by Pisces, also Cancerian energy right there. It's a card of beauty, humility, grace. Perhaps something meaningful or milestone or important event will happen within the next full moon. This also, of course, speaks of our internal fears, our internal anxieties, our intuition, illusion, right? I feel like some of you are going to have a revelation here. This often feels like when we're in the dark and we don't know how to proceed forward, right? Because the bigger the full moon, it casts more shadows, right? So it's also about balancing our emotions to not make sure they get out of hand. In other words, we start feeling and thinking really, really negative. We've got to catch ourselves. But of course, the moon always says, there's probably a reason why Pisces is feeling this way. Maybe you should proceed with caution. So throw a bit of caution to the wind. So let's see, why are we feeling this way? Pisces, what's going on? Okay, we've got you again. The 10 of Cups, my favorite 10, Pisces energy, and the Hermit. Virgo energy, the wise sage. I feel like some of you have been single for quite a while. Maybe the thought of being in a new relationship, really actually getting ourselves out there and putting our heart on the line, hoping that no one's going to crush it, right? It kind of feels like a very big ask. And the reason why I feel like perhaps in the past, you've been on the receiving end of a lot of people that perhaps you felt like used you. They wasted your time, that you couldn't trust them, that they were always either lying or they gave you an answer, but it wasn't really the answer, if you know what I mean. But I do feel some of you have been single for a while. You've done a lot of introspection, self-discovery, really looking within here. You've learned a lot of spiritual lessons. I feel like you're ready, Pisces. I feel like you are ready for a great relationship. Let's split the deck. Yeah, see, the 4 of Pentacles, you're sitting on that chest, which represents your true thoughts, your true feelings, your next move. Maybe some of you are saving money for a rainy day, because I'm hearing that it's like, well, I'm on my own. I have to take care of myself, right? But that's kind of like, not control, but it can be sometimes fear of the future, ruled by Capricorn. But the 4 of Pentacles is all about our stability, right? And I love the 4 of Pentacles in romance readings, because it's actually telling me that pretty soon you're going to start making plans. Let's see. Okay. Well, I absolutely love when we just start off the reading with such a powerful major arcana. We have the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. The Queen of all queens, right? Now, even if you're a divine masculine watching this, I need you, Pisces, or a divine feminine, it doesn't matter. Pat yourself on the back, because some of you have made that conscious decision to actually get out there, to promote change. Now, why do I say that? Because the Empress, not only is it the most abundant card, the most creative, and the most fertile card in the deck, it's the biggest card of creation and action here. So literally, we've got the Empress blessing you. Despite your internal fears and apprehensions, the Empress is saying, you're going to go for it. Yeah, absolutely. Despite this, I feel like this is the tail end. It's like we're dragging this behind us. I feel like the Empress wants to cut it off. You've been on the receiving end of, I know it sounds mean when I say losers, and I already said it. I said I don't want to say it, but I already said it. I feel like Pisces, you've experienced a lot of loss as well, whether like pregnancy, a child. That's heavy stuff that you carry around. That is absolutely very heavy. And here you are, still standing. It doesn't hurt any less. That just tells me how strong you are. But I just feel like there's been failed relationships. It was never your fault. It's just It's unfortunate. I mean, lesson learned. They're all lessons, but it's just the people. It's like, cut me a break. Can I just meet someone that's not going to break my heart? So as a result, we have the Nine of Wands. That's the wounded warrior, right? Sagittarius energy. So, you know, it's almost like our walls are up, right? You're very resilient. You're very protected, but, you know, the wounded warrior can be very apprehensive, very resistant, but the wounded warrior never gives up. And that's what I love about you. That's just telling me how strong you are, how emotionally intelligent you are. You're not giving up though. You're just being very cautious. It's like, now I know better. I know what are the red flags, what are the green flags, what I'm willing to compromise. Six of Cups. Please don't tell me that's someone from the past. I'm not really getting that, but please let me see. No, it's not. Okay, good. I was going to say, after everything that happened, why would we take back the past person? No, it's going to be a past life connection. Okay, this is good. Scorpio energy. For many of you, this could come out of the blue. This could even be a friend. It could be a friend of a friend, an acquaintance, a co-worker. And if it's none of those, you're like, all my friends are married, for example, or I'm not interested. This is someone you're going to have a past life connection with. This is soul recognition. In other words, i.e., this new love ends up being our best friend. How amazing is that? And we've got the lovers in the outcome, ruled by Gemini. There's Archangel Raphael in the middle, bringing you and this new person together. And it's about choices. It's all because you make that choice to not give up. Bonus message. One of my favorite 10s, it's my second favorite 10. It's the 10 of Pentacles. Virgo energy, the dream life manifested. It's a very prosperous, grounded, respectful, loving, that's a very big one. Loyal relationship here where we carry on tradition. Oh, this is beautiful. Think of the dream life you've always wanted to have in your personal romantic love life. It's there. This new person that you are going to meet, the one that's going to confess their feelings to you, they're not going to waste your time. Oh, no. No, this person wants what you want. You've suffered enough. No. No more suffering. You're definitely not a victim, but you've been on the receiving end of just even emotional abuse. Yeah. Let's keep that devil at bay. So the devil, very interesting though, Capricorn energy doesn't mean that you're toxic. It doesn't. In fact, I'm going to say it's actually telling you to be aware of any extreme thoughts and feelings that can become toxic. In fact, the devil says sometimes we need to get out of our own way, right? Put those walls down because we've got a huge, they're actually literally showing me a massive wave of love here coming your way. Yeah, some of you, oh, you know what, Pisces? I keep saying sorry, but many of you were either in a committed relationship or married to a full-blown narcissist, someone that gaslights you, that they make you feel like you are lesser than, which is completely not true. I think some of you were with the last relationship and even before that, a very mean person. Very mean. And by golly, look what's happening. Oh God, this is such a beautiful reading. You are literally going to be walking into the arms of true love. Look at the stark difference. You're turning your back on anyone that made you feel lesser than. Now you got my second favorite card. We have the Two of Cups, Cancer energy. A lot can happen. We have the Four of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Whew. Aries, Sagittarius energy here. If any of you are changing jobs, moving residential address, if you want to travel, whether it is for work or for pleasure or for any other reason, I think you're literally going to be walking into the arms of the one. Oh, your life is about to change. You are about to level up. It's going to be a 2.0 version. We've got the worlds in the beating heart of this deck for you. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy. I'm happy to tell you that the worst of the worst is over. You have come full circle. That is a card of completion, of celebration. Pat yourself on the back. Honestly, Pisces, some other people have just thrown in the towel and they said never again, but not you. Absolutely not you. The Empress is bringing you someone under the influence of Justice, Libra energy. A professional, someone that is well balanced, that is not afraid to say sorry here. Oh, wow. That sees you as their equal. Let's talk about your heart space. Five of Swords, see? Oh, you know what? You could literally write a book. You could literally write a book, Pisces, of everything that you have experienced, everything that you have learned, because you can literally teach so many other people. Now, easy for me to sit here and say it, but please, I don't want you to regret the past or anyone that you gave a chance to, because fives are miniature versions of the Tower, and they are all about, changes and challenges and transitions, but also regret. So do not regret that you chose to give your heart in the past to the wrong people, right? It just tells me that you have a heart of gold. Now you're giving it to the right person. Look at the difference between here versus just being with people that I feel like someone here, think about your exes, because I feel like you were with someone that was very materialistic, very toxic as well. It's like if you wore a pair of jeans, I'd be like, oh, where'd you get them from? God forbid if you brought them from Target, they would say, oh, Target. Oh, okay, yeah, well, mine are from Gucci. I'm just putting up an example. That even if they don't say it, it's written all over their face. And you know what? That I feel like that person was even jealous of you. Oh, wow. 9 of Wands, please. Queen of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. That's the thing. The only thing you always wanted to be was in a beautiful, long-term, beautiful relationship. But the King and the Queen of Pentacles are separated here, right? So, yeah, I think a lot of you thought, no one, who's going to want me now? I'm twice divorced, 3 times divorced, or my relationship history is not the best. Who's going to want me now? No, that's the ego talking. And it's because, please do not let the influence of the devil get to you, because it's very tempting to fall back into kind of toxic feelings and toxic thoughts. That's not you, Pisces. You are far too intelligent. We've got someone like you, literally, I feel like your spirit team have saved the best to last. We just went through a lot of spiritual lessons here, didn't we? Oh my God. The 6 of Cups is clarified by a card that wants to come out twice. It is Pisces energy, the 10 of Cups. You are going to have your happily ever after because you deserve it, because it's your birthright. That's why. So this is not someone from the past. Do not worry. As soon as I saw the Lovers, I'm like, no, this is just a past life connection. You've known each other in past lives. And what's going to happen now is that in this life, we are finally back together again. Soul recognition. You bring out each other's inner child. We have fun. And that's how love should be, right? It's innocent, it's playful, it's kind, and we call each other like we're literally each other's best friend. The Lovers, please, is healing the 3 of Swords. I'm going to take out more for the outcome for you. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you see, that's the thing. You've been in third-party situations for a long time. You're going to find out that this person, I'm not going to say they have a very similar past, but there are certain stories where it's like, that happened to me. That happened to me here as well. Being cheated on. The 4 of Cups, Cancer energy. The Moon, see? No wonder you're going to meet this person at this precise moment. And the 6 of Cups, see? Again, I knew it. I love it when the cards confirm what I'm saying. We've got that past life connection. You're going to find out that you and this person have a similar past. They've been in third-party situations. Perhaps they even got cheated on. That might have happened to you as well. Let's take out at least 2 or 3 more. 8 of Cups, that is you, Pisces energy. We're leaving that which no longer serves us. We're finding our 9th cup, which is this person. We are making a quick decision. Look where you're going. I love 6s. You're going into the next relationship. It's about relief, hope, smooth sailing, calmer waters. This is absolutely, I'm getting way too excited about this. And judgment. Yeah, you're going to know. You are just going to know. Scorpio energy. You are going to know. This is the one. You have very similar relationships. And I love the fact that Archangel Raphael is healing the 3 of Pentacles, is healing that 3 of Swords there. That's a combination I like to see, because the Lovers is about choices, right? Despite past pain, past hurt, and past trauma, you and this new person are choosing to come together. Now that is absolutely beautiful. So past life connection, where are you going to meet them? How is it going to, I'm going to be very honest with you. It wasn't very clear. But I am getting some scenarios here. If you're changing jobs, if you are changing a residential address, if any of you are traveling, whether for work or for travel, if you're creating any changes of movement in your life, anything drastic, because I see here with the Fool, you want to see new places, new faces, new adventure. You want to have fun. I feel like that's where that person is. And you're not going to have to wait that much more longer. In fact, I'm kind of seeing within the next 2 months or the next 8 weeks, I feel like they are there. And it's like, we're just waiting for both of you to turn around and look at each other. And as they say, the rest is history. But I'm really happy to tell you that the worst of the worst is over. It's dusted. That's it. It doesn't exist anymore. You've put up with far too long people like that. Now you're going to walk into the arms of your past life connection. If you believe in reincarnation like I do, you're going to meet them. The fact that the 10 of Cups came out twice, it's not your happily ever after. This is your super happily ever after. And my other favorite 10, get ready. Oh, this is beautiful. Proud of you, Pisces. You are going to be so freaking happy. You deserve it. Allow this new person to come. Let it come. Let it flow. You're not going to regret it because you deserve the best of the best. And that's what you're getting. Well done, Pisces. Thank you for joining me. And I'll see you really, really soon. All right. Have a good one. All right. Bye, Pisces.